Was anybody else a ladette? It was sort of the late 90s and early 2000s. And basically, with the Spice Girls and Cool Britannia and all that stuff, girls were pushing back on the sort of traditional image of what women should be. So all of us ladettes were basically girls that would love going to the pub, and you had to match the boys drink for drink, which when you're 5'1" did not go well. I feel like this image of Zoe Ball on the night before her wedding, or maybe it's even the morning of her wedding, completely sums up that era. Hard drinking, hard partying, lots of fun, but also just really weird. It was almost like in the fight for equality, we all felt like we had to be like men. And I do remember I worked in a very male-dominated world, and I had some brilliant colleagues. I loved my male colleagues. We had a great time, and it was all based around drinking, to be fair. Which often got really, really messy, and you'd just go into work virtually every day with a hangover. Go clubbing at the weekends a couple of times. It's been so much fun. My liver! I remember having a painful side as my liver, or was it my kidneys? I don't know. Some of my organs complained. It was weird though, because you did feel like you were part of a moment. The big breakfast with Paula Yates and Chris Evans and Denise Van Outen, Denise Sykes, All Saints. The Prodigy was like an anthem, even though they weren't ladettes. Just seemed kind of exciting. I lived in London at the time, so we'd go clubbing in places like Bagley's or Gardening Club. That big one at King's Cross. Loads in sort of Clerkenwell. It's all a bit of a blur. Oh, and Heaven. I loved going to Heaven on a Thursday night. Well, if you were a ladette, I want to know some of your stories. Do you like it? My son just laughed at the name ladette, and I suppose it does sound quite ridiculous. But that's what we were called. Anyway, if you remember, drop me a comment.